What's up, dog?
What's good, big dog? How you living?
Keep it real. And this, the light is, I got a new light. I got a new ring light thingy, and it's low-key in my eyes a little bit.
Oh, does it bother you? Do you want to turn it off?
I'm a guy that says low-key now.
You're a low-key guy.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Oh, he's already over it. It lasted.
I'm already over it.
10 seconds.
I got like a little mirror to do my earrings, and it came with like a light around it. Dude, trying to do my earrings in like a bathroom, you're just like you drop it in the sink.
Oh, it's scary. I've dropped a nose ring down the sink. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It was a huge bummer. Also, when I got my nose pierced, it was infected for a whole year.
Oh, God.
I had like a keloid and everything for like a year, and then I was like, this has got to stop. And then my sister-in-law was a nurse. She was like, just put Neosporin on it, which is what they tell you not to do when you get a piercing.
Did it help or no?
It fucking helped like crazy. I had my keloid went away in like 1 second, and then I put the ring in, and then just fully healed like correctly, beautifully, and it's like chill now. How are your piercings doing?
No, they're not healed yet. I'm still waiting. They're not infected, but like that sounds horrible. But
yeah, well, yeah. I think I'm like.
That looks sick, by the way. It looks good.
Thanks. It took 2 years to get here.
John is a very hot guy. For the folks who are listening only.
Oh man, you're. I'm so bad at taking compliments.
Well, I feel like you're definitely like, stylistically also like you're on the cutting edge of skate culture. I don't know if that's. I don't know. Maybe you're way behind in skate culture.
Sometimes I feel way behind. There's some shit that's like way ahead. Can't even keep up with it.
Well, actually, it just came up. My phone background is my old friend Mike Chen from Philly, and when he saw that we like knew each other on Twitter, his mind was blown because he knows you from skate Twitter.
That's so yeah. Skate Twitter, I love skate Twitter, but it's kind of a toxic place though, kinda.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's just how can I explain this? Like, one of the most beautiful things about skateboarding is like hating. Which is like bad, but it's like you're hating on trivial things that do not matter, but in reality you kind of like them. But the cool part about skating, at least what I've noticed, is like dudes just have a take and then they'll just defend it because that's how they feel about it. And then other people will disagree, but they just talk about it, but in the end they're just like, okay, yeah, that was kind of sick. That's it.
That's so strange.
It's very strange. Like, it's like hate culture is kind of like built into it, and like
hating specific people or ideas, or
just like how some things are done.
Okay.
Per se, like.
Oh, they're very against. I mean, give an example.
Like an example would be, this is one of mine. I don't like it when people are wearing pants that kind of like, well, when you're skating, your pants are always gonna ride up like a little bit, right? So I don't like it when people wear no-show socks and pants. And I'm like, you need to wear socks. Like, that looks ugly.
Oh, you don't like seeing people's ankles?
No, I think it just looks weird.
Amishman?
Yeah.
You see an ankle, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, I hate flappers. You know what? Flappers bum me the fuck out.
Also, my podcast RDs are going to bump its
I
got to get a better studio setup or something.
Dude, I'm into it. Dude, you have a huge room. You've seen my room in Manhattan, right?
This room is bigger than I thought it would be when I moved to New York.
We have like a bunch of shit. My room is literally a dresser, half of this kitchen counter that you have set up right now, and a bed.
My rent's not bad. I pay $800.
Dude, what?
Really good. Yeah.
That's so sick.
So I don't know. I thought it'd be small as hell.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's not the. Yeah, that sucks for you, dude.
Yeah, man. It's like, how much? I'm trying to. Dumbass.
Fucking fool.
How much do I pay? I think I pay $13.75.
I'm gonna go beer mode.
Oh hell yeah, let's do it.
John brought some beers. You paid $13.75. Are you in like a nice? Oh, you're in like Manhattan.
I'm in the Westwood.
Like, I was gonna say that makes a lot more sense. Your shared space is nice. So I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love having people over. I love having you over, especially. That's always a fucking good time.
Hell yeah. My shared space is a lot smaller. Like, we don't have a window. It's like.
Right.
Yeah. We've got like one bed. Oh hell yeah. Shit. Fucking.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? This is what I wanted to say. I'm
yes.
happy to say it on the pod. I've been thinking about it a lot. Whenever we hang out and we're doing stuff, I forget that you have Tourette's. And I sometimes, like, when I'm talking to someone and I'm trying to fill the silence, I'll go fuck. I'll just do that too. Oh. And so sometimes when we're hanging out and you just like yell fuck in the middle of like me talking, I'm like, oh yeah, like I'll just like match your energy.
Oh yeah, but you forget that it's like a.
Yeah. So like earlier when you were just like fuck, I was like fuck, dude, yeah.
No, yeah, my old friend, my best friend Devin Vocal, who I've mentioned before on the pod. He like, you know that thing where you adopt your friends' like mannerisms in general?
Yes, of course.
He like he's adopted Tourette's as like a general like certain tics and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still does it because I haven't seen him in like a year and a half.
Right.
Like he's in Philly, so we're not interacting every day like we used to.
But it's totally a thing.
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
if you like someone, you just want to like, I don't know, like reflecting emotions and stuff is totally like a sign of caring.
For sure. Yeah, somebody has like a unique vocabulary. Like your best friend starts saying slaps or something.
Yeah,
like,
dude, my roommates have been saying buttery more,
Oh,
which
like,
they never say, and I've been saying it a lot. And today, my roommate said buttery for the first time.
like a skateboard trick, you'd be like, oh, that's so buttery.
Yeah, I got it from my friend Bryce Church down in DC when I used to live with him, and
Shout out Bryce Church.
he's always saying some like funny shit. Dude, Mike Chen probably knows him from Skateboarding.
How is skate culture different than comedy? That's what I'm curious.
It's not.
Really?
Well,
similar?
The culture, I would say the craft itself is the same exact thing. And I love that. I love that comparison in that, like, it's very independent. The only way to get better is you have to put in the hours to do it. And then because of that, like, you just care about, like, your work and, like, how you progress so much more. It's not like a team thing where it's like, you know, I did my part, but, you know, my teammate kind of slacked off and then we lost. It's like, I did my part. Here are the results. And also the other thing is like, it takes fucking forever to get good at. Like, I've been skateboarding for 15 years and like I'm like fine, like I'm okay, and like
I feel like I've seen some cool vids.
But that's what I'm saying, where like, thank you, by the way, but like
I think I saw them after Mike Chen said you were a skate Twitter guy, and then I was like, oh, let me see some vids.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like during the pandemic, I was fully involved with like comedy Twitter and like all the people that are like, you know, they're like verified now, like which is like kind of funny. And now like I don't interact with any of them at all, so all of my comedy clips go to skate Twitter. So like only skaters like my comedy clips.
So like my Instagram used to be people I know, of course, and then like once I got to know once I started doing comedy, it's all reels and videos and shit. Is yours like a mix of skateboard reels and like
it's like
stand-up reels?
Yeah,
that's another subculture that would be doing reels. So that's interesting.
Yeah, well they were like, my thing was. Or not my thing, but
my thing was skateboarding.
But I remember in like 2017, 2018, and like being on Instagram, and people were like, "Oh, Instagram's so boring." Like people were just posting like pictures, and I would be like, "I'm on Instagram for hours because it's just people posting skate clips, and it's fucking sick."
Oh,
like
shit.
Instagram from like 2018 to like 2020 was awesome. Just skate clips out the fucking wazoo, and then
became stand-up clips.
And now it's like switched to like you can go viral on Instagram now, and now it's all reels and shit. Everyone, I fucking tweet. I don't know if you saw it, but I tweeted. Maybe it was yesterday morning. I was like, every morning, the herd of comedians wakes up, wipes the crust from their eyes, and gets on and migrates to Instagram so they can post their stand-up at precisely 8:00 a.m.
Because that's like the internet says, like this is the best time to post for engagement or whatever.
I mean, it is truly like when I'm on Instagram at like 9 a.m., it is fucking like 30 reels of just stand-up clips.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. I mean, that's what it takes, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
I'm faving them when I see them. I want to, you know.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad thing. It's just kind of funny because I'm like, all right.
I feel like I'm slapping the algorithm's ass.
Yeah.
Like they're like, here's my stand-up clip, and I'm like, go get him. There's that like, go.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is like I think with IG Reels, the way they're measuring it now is not from likes or comments. It's how long you sit on the reel. Like if you sit and watch the whole thing.
It's like TikTok. It's like.
Does TikTok do that?
I think so. Like quality of view versus quantity or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking making that up.
I mean, you've nailed it on all the social media.
I appreciate.
apps, it sounds like.
I mean, I have not, but I appreciate that. TikTok, I think I'm shadow banned currently for both cursing in general and then also being explicit. I've got like some dirty jokes. So like if I post a video now, a small percentage of my audience on TikTok sees it, and so TikTok is just kind of like unuseful for me. And then, but I do appreciate. I don't know. Twitter, I feel like I've figured out more because that's where I can just put jokes. But what do you feel like is your best social media platform?
Probably Instagram, but I mean
They should make
it's small though.
They should make a new social media platform.
I know. Well, have you been on
Just
Be
for
Real?
us.
Oh, just for me and you.
Just for us.
Just for literally the two people in
And
camera
just
shot.
text-based, purely text-based conversation. You can post whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever text you want.
Whatever one at
Saying
any
you should
time of
call
the
me,
day.
you should text me. Fucking, I'm not on Be Real yet. I just downloaded the app, but I haven't made the account. You recommend it?
Yeah, I mean it's like
You can go viral.
I think you can.
You're
There's a
having the
discover
best day.
page. Yeah, like, literally, what would it be of? Like a car accident? Like what? Like what's? I mean, most of the time it's just like kind of a good way to like check in on your friends. I guess I don't know, but it's cute. It's fun.
If you see a noose in the photo, you're like,
Okay,
hey, you want to Just making sure you're all right.
I might do that in my next one, just as a joke, as like a bit. No, but it's like for like 5 minutes out of the day, like you just kind of get to see what your friends are doing.
I mean, it is good though. I mean,
That's
like,
it.
you know, I'm making that light reference to suicide, but in the sense of like, it is good to actually have a social media platform that is not like just like actively hurting people's minds. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that, I mean, I guess the counter argument would be, Be Real is just mind numbing, just like like it is just so stupid. It's nothing. Like
it's funny.
But like today, the Be Real was at like 1 p.m. or something. I can't even remember. But it was just everyone was just like, okay, work from home. I'm on my back deck. Like it wasn't like a thing. But the Be Real last night was at the Kiss Club show.
Oh,
that
shit.
was sick. There was like 3 or 4 people that posted a Be Real of just like a packed fucking room.
Would you feel like that's like bad then though? Do you feel because the whole point is like, look, people's lives are like not showing them just people having fun constantly all the time and crushing it.
Yeah.
And it's like I finally get one where I get to show that I'm having fun and crushing it. You know what I mean? It's like
it does take you out of the moment maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a sense of being present.
Yeah. Is that bad? I don't know.
Maybe.
There should be a social media app that only showcases your flaws. It's like, if you
That's
have
Twitter for me, man. That's
it's Twitter, but like if you draft something, it tweets it. Everybody can see, you know what I mean? Everybody can see it immediately.
Pushes it real hard to the top of the timeline. That would be fucking funny. Or how about this? There's regular Twitter, and then all of the tweets that you delete, it pipes it into a separate app, and then it's the deleted tweets.
And you have to explain why.
Yeah.
If you put nothing for the explanation, you have to explain why you put nothing, and it just like you can't exit out of the app until you like justify at least once.
That's so funny. That could totally be made. You know, there's this app called Forgotify.
No, what's that?
Have you heard of that?
No.
It's
Like Spotify. But...
It's Spotify, but only music that has never been streamed before. So you'll be the first listener of a song, and then as soon as you listen to it, removed from the library. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, my friend Ben discovered it in college. And he was like, I found a couple of cool songs. I was like, oh, that's so interesting. Just no streamed songs.
That's really neat, yeah. I guess that you then go to Spotify to like actually listen to it again.
Yeah, there was a way to like connect it and then like link it and like you could like the song or whatever.
That should just be like a Spotify app or something. It should be.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite bands have taken their stuff off of Spotify as like protest, which is like both like awesome and also like fuck.
What am I gonna listen to?
I'm gonna go to YouTube Music now. What the fuck?
Wait, well, YouTube just came out with an update where you can still play phones. What am I saying? Play videos on your phone. If that makes sense. Like you can still listen to music,
Like on
and like go on IG or whatever.
Is iTunes like free or I'm not even on?
No, that's like Spotify. It's called Apple Music now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if iTunes exists.
This is on Spotify, by the way. Which
Hell
is,
yeah.
I might take it off. I know a couple of people listen, but I'm also like, dude, they don't pay podcasts.
At all?
Not a cent.
Whoa.
Unless you're like a big famous podcast that they have to deal with.
So just Joe Rogan.
Fully just don't. Yeah, like Joe. They have a couple deals.
Oh, This American Life probably.
I think there's some big ones that are, like if you have enough clout, you can strike a deal with them.
Right.
But if you like, they literally. Like, I'm not even getting, like, 0.0001 cent. I'm getting 0. Not a single penny.
But you want the 0.0001.
It's the principle of the concept.
No,
it's like,
yeah.
you're literally not paying podcasters at all. So...
That is pretty fucked.
I might take this off. I also don't know if Apple is paying, but anyway.
Probably not.
Whatever.
Do they like? Well, what about if you're a musician and like you're no one? You're like a nobody.
Music gets
Even still.
no music gets monetized immediately, but
No,
there's
okay.
a separate system called Spotify for podcasters. It's like a whole ass thing.
Because you're uploading longer content.
Yeah,
I
you're
suppose.
uploading like an hour or whatever, and they treat podcasts differently within the ecosystem. Where it's like, I don't know, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's annoying. I think
Yeah.
they have headquarters in Manhattan.
I get trashed and I just like,
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, let's throw that bottle at their window.
It's pretty good, by the way.
You ever had a red stripe before?
I think I have, but years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Years ago.
years ago.
After now.
I just think pre-quarantine.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you drink during quarantine?
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
I got really into tequila.
Yeah.
Well, you know this. Have I given you some of my tequila that I usually buy? I love tequila. I'm always trying like a new bottle or whatever.
I think you did. Well, I think when I came over, I think you did
Yeah.
have some tequila, but I didn't know that it was like your special thing.
Yeah. Well, what
What do you like about tequila?
Oh, dude, it's just so good. Like, it's just... Well... I start fantasizing about it. No, after... At the very end of college, before I moved down to D.C., and kind of into moving down to D.C., I would just buy, like, a bottle of Jose Cuervo every week, and I'll just drink it throughout the week, and just, like, get drunk every night, which was crazy to do in, like, 2019.
Yeah, wow.
Fully,
What the
like, an
fuck?
adult, like, with a job, and, like, a 9 to 5, and I'd wake up at, like, 7, and, like, I had just gotten drunk in my house the night before, which was, like, wild. But I wouldn't get hungover because I still had that like college metabolism. Now I can't do that now. Well, I have been doing it. I did it last night, but but like I wasn't like tequila drunk last night, but I was just like had a couple beers, and but I got really into Jose Cuervo, and then quarantine happened, and I was like, okay, well let me just try some other bottles of tequila, and so like I just tried like a new bottle like every other week, and a lot of them are bad because it was just like name brand shit like Altos is a name, Espolón is one.
I've never bought tequila. I've had it plenty of times at like parties or whatever, but I never like bought a bottle. So I'm interested in your rec. Maybe I'll buy it.
So here's the thing. I try all these bottles of tequila, and I start trying some like top shelf shit. Like it's called Clase Azul is a bottle. It's like fancy like white and blue like vase. Vase. I don't know what the pronunciation is, but it's like that. And it's like $140 or whatever, and I bought it because I was like, all right, well, we'll celebrate the week or something.
Good?
It was. I thought it was
celebrate the week.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're right, man.
It was quarantine. It was like there's nothing going on.
For sure. Yeah, I was buying. We would get like we would go buy beer in like big packs. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish the story with.
No, but I mean like that's the thing is like there's nothing else to do, so I'll just fucking. It looks like I'm getting drunk again like at night. It's like whatever.
The trouble is we would have to go. In Pennsylvania, you'd have to like go get it. I don't know if you can have.
Oh,
well,
like we would drive and go get it.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but I was in like the middle of suburbia, so there's a liquor store nearby.
In where, Maryland?
Columbia, yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would just like try different bottles, and then I got to
the District of Columbia.
No.
Or like, what do you mean Columbia? Is that a place?
Yeah. It's literally a town called Columbia.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
In between Baltimore and DC.
It's like when you said Columbia, I was like.
The district.
The district of?
No.
Any relationship?
What do you call? What did you call it? Do you fully call it Washington D.C. or do you just call it
DC?
Okay, because apparently, like to Midwesterners, that's like insane that we just call it D.C.
Oh, well, they're further away, so you know. What I mean?
They're also
it's like
Ohioans.
You know what I mean?
What are they called? Hoosiers?
Yeah, that's one of those states. Idaho, I think.
Illinois. I just read Cat's Cradle for the first time. They say it a bunch.
What's that?
Who's Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah. Do you read? I drink to that.
I do read every now and again. I'm trying to I read slowly. If I like a book, it'll go fast.
Yes.
But if I don't, if I'm like kind of some stuff that I like force myself to read, but just to like experience. I don't know.
I like can't force myself to read.
If I don't like it, I'm not reading it.
Yes.
But if I kind of like it, I will go through it.
Okay.
But but that just takes a long time. Like I'm reading
Late on.
Oh fuck is it? I'm reading what's that?
I'm literally reading this right now.
Calvin Hobbes.
The authoritative collection. This is with the winter cover, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can pop it out. Shout out, dude. Calvin Hobbes fucking rules.
I read this before I go to bed every night, just to like.
Oh, it's so good.
Shut up the demons.
Yeah. A shot of tequila and some Calvin Hobbes.
and there's a loaded gun next to me. I'm just kidding.
In case your stuffed animals come to life.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is a fucking phenomenal book.
Dude, I got some good comics if you want to borrow. Like, dude,
I literally have all of these.
Wait,
I literally have all of
this
these.
one?
No, I don't have that one.
Oh, got your ass. You got all the Calvin.
But I literally have the essential Calvin and Hobbes, and then the days are just packed.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then
I think I've got
all
Tiger, Psycho Jungle. I don't have like every single one or whatever. Like I don't have one of those big anthologies, but I got a bunch of like the main books or whatever.
Yeah.
Does that count as reading? Does that count as adult lit?
Well, I guess like circling back to it is like I'm kind of in the same boat with reading where if I can if I'm really into it, I'll just read for like a long time and it's dope. And that's how this Kurt Vonnegut book was. Like it was just so. That dude's weird.
Yeah, I remember really. I think I have Slaughterhouse 5 here somewhere. I remember really liking.
You want to trade? I'll give you Cat's Cradle for Slaughterhouse.
I would
5.
like to do that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, I have it on me right now. So
oh, for real?
Yeah, because I was reading it on the subway.
That might be one of these. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do it
after the podcast.
Yeah. We'll do it on the Patreon. Subscribe.
We'll hand books to each other.
Could you imagine if the 1 hour clip on Patreon was just me and you reading across from each other?
That'd be funny to open. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'll get even more trash.
Yeah, let's get fucking wasted.
Actually, in between, we could go buy. There's a bodega and get some beer or something.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it, dude.
Yeah,
let's do it. Man, I'm totally down. I love drinking.
But Confederacy of Dunces. That one I'm like.
Is that a comic book or no?
No, that's like a book from the 70s about a guy in New Orleans, and it's kind of like a Don Quixote type figure in a way, where he's like kind of an oaf, but like very like self. Anyway, confident. I like it, but I don't like love every second of it. It feels like I don't know. Just some parts of it just like are. It's like you have to like reread it a couple times. Right. You know what I mean? So it's just like hard to. I'm just dumb.
Yeah.
And like it's like doing some smart stuff that I have to like figure out.
Yeah. I felt like every book that we had to read in like school was like that. Like To Kill a Mockingbird. I would keep up with the readings and stuff freshman year, and then I was like, they were like, okay, we're at the court case. This is the most exciting part. That was literally the only part I understood was the fucking court case. I was like, there was 3/4 of a book before this that I did not understand.
Dude, that movie rules.
I didn't even really understand the fucking movie, man. I was so fucking confused by all. So I think I was just like kind of just dumb in general growing up. But I'm really smart now.
So I read my friend gave me this book that like I love bugs and shit. She gave me this book that's like all like it's like 20 Japanese stories and they're all about like frogs and bugs and birds and stuff.
Nice.
And it's like but they're different authors, and so
Sick.
it's really helpful to go like, oh, I like this author. Oh, this guy sucks. You know what I mean? You can just like each chapter getting to see a completely different writing style is great. But,
yeah. I think me and my friends, so we went up to Canada, my best friends from elementary school and high school, we went up to Canada, did like a cabin thing with no internet and no cable, and one of the things we did, well, it's not really the same thing.
Just read.
No, we did do some reading, but one thing we did was try to write a story, and I think it was like 50 words, and everyone had like a different thing, but I think it would be really cool.
The type of shit you start doing with no internet. Sorry.
Dude, it was literally that. It was just like we started doing like competitions, and one of them was who can do the longest yeah boy. Have you seen that
video?
Yeah. My friend Andre won, but I did it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, how long could you do it? You think you want me to time it?
No, I don't know.
Okay, don't do it. Just redline for 45 seconds.
So you were saying with the reading and the...
Well, it was like, that was the premise, was like write a short story in 50 words, and everyone had something really different. But I think it's interesting that book kind of plays off of that, where it was like, here's the premise, write whatever you want, but it has to be within the boundaries of the premise. Yeah. That's super fun. We should do that with fucking stand-up comedy jokes.
Yeah, here's a show where you have to do...
Oh, yeah. Where like the first line is the same thing for everyone. Like the intro premise.
Cool. Everybody gets the same setup.
Yes, but everyone has to do a different punchline.
Okay.
Wait, that's kind of like
it's
improv.
a little too competitive. Also, I don't like competition. Part of why I like stand up is like, if you're really funny and I'm really funny, we can coexist and like build with each other. And
if you have the confidence to do that.
Yeah, I mean, people get weird about it.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not a zero-sum game. You can both be fun.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's there's no and I think whereas like sports or other it's like there's a winner and a loser in certain things. Like there's not a winner and a loser in comedy necessarily.
No.
There's just a winner and it's Jerry Seinfeld.
You know, there was one time I was working the door at Big Hunt in DC. You know about that venue?
Mm-mm.
It's this bar in DC. Underground Comedy used to run shows out of there. Best shows in DC, like hottest shows.
Also, sorry, I don't want to say anything about the Gerard Carmichael one, just because you gotta watch it to this is spoilers. But anyway, what?
Oh yeah. I need to like sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Maddie Peck actually recommended it to me. She was like, I think you would really like it because
I think you would, yeah.
Maddie was like, I feel like you like that comedy that's she didn't say not funny, but she kind of said not funny, where she was like, yeah, it's just kind of like moving, and you know, there's not that many jokes, and I was like, yeah, I do like it.
It was still funny, but it wasn't like it was like one of those ones that is like pushing the form in a certain way.
Yeah,
it's like it's not classic stand up, and it's like I feel like he's been working on this in secret.
Right.
And, like, hasn't been doing this set on stage. And so, like, because of that, it has this, like, certain, very different feel to it. So, I don't know. I did like it, but I also was like, it's not like it's not like a classic style stand-up special. I would say, check. Anyway, what were you saying about that venue in DC?
Oh, I was working the door, just trying to, like, break in and get, like, spots with Underground Comedy. And Drew Michael is headlining. I work the early show and the late show, and I'm working like the back exit, so all I have to do, I don't have to check anyone in, I just have to make sure people have stamps if they go to the bathroom and come back.
Oh, sure.
And this guy walks
down. Do you have permission to poop? Sorry.
show me your wrist.
After the poop ink. After the ink that says I can do
shit. No, that's just a pee ink. You can't. This guy comes down the stairs. He's got like a really like fresh fit on. I'm like, oh, nice. He has like a very like low brim hat. And I was like, hey man, like, do you have a stamp? And he was like, no, like I'm good. I can go in. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, dude. Like I'm not allowed to let anyone in unless they have a stamp. And he goes, no, I'm good. And then just walks in. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it was Gerard Carmichael. Because one of my friends came out afterwards, after he was done checking people upstairs. He came down to like hang with me. He was like, dude, Gerard Carmichael is here. And I was like, oh. That's why he just walked in.
That's actually what he talks about in his special. He says, this motherfucker wouldn't let me shit. I'm gonna get a tattoo with like a stamp on
yeah.
So that
I can go anywhere.
Permanent access. Permanent access.
That's
just kind of get like a little faded like smiley face or some shit. With like UV ink so that it shows up everywhere.
Yeah. There it is.
That's actually a good idea.
No, you should totally do that. 100%. Wait, how many tattoos do you have now?
I just have the one. I got the frog.
Oh, nice.
Frog. I think I've shown it to the camera better before.
That's a tough one from this angle. Nice. Your friend did it, right?
Yeah, my friend Gab.
Nice.
They're a tattoo artist in Philly, DIY. Big Baby Pokes. Look them up on.
Oh, that was a stick and poke?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? That looks amazing.
Trick to your ass. No, yeah, it's a stick and poke. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I like your
Shout out Gab.
I like your
Which
soup.
one? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be rice and eggs, but it kind of just looks like soup.
Show the cam.
Okay.
It's kind of in the same spot as mine.
I know, it's
like,
tough.
It's a good spot. Hell yeah. Then you got another one hiding up there?
I have 3. I think I might get another one. So my best friend from elementary school became a tattoo artist and gave me this one. This is by Ocean.
Swedish hell, man.
This is by Ocean Gal. They're in Bushwick. They kind of have like their own studio or whatever. They're amazing.
Is that a Banksy?
And this is no, this is actually my old roommate Rashad in DC. He gave me this one.
Oh wait, that's not facing the camera.
I know, I gotta show it. Sorry.
Look at my big strong friend.
I'm so weak. I am fickle.
Brother.
But yeah, Rashad was my roommate in DC, and one of the nicest people ever, one of the best skateboarders ever too.
Oh, that's what's up.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to like get reps in." And I was like, "Give me a tattoo." And he fucking gave me one. It was dope.
What's this? Okay, a skate scene question.
Here we
Is
go.
it, much larger than the comedy scene? Is it like,
Whoa.
or like similar group structure, or do people all know each other, or what's the vibe?
I would say the stand-up scene's much more people know each other and like friendly, whereas like the skate scene's like pretty cliquey, and there isn't that much like inner mixing
of the races.
Yeah, it's fully segregated.
Is it like street versus the other one? Is it like this
park or like vert?
Yeah. Is that similar to the stand-up versus improv silo, or is that like a very different world? I don't know. Or do people want to do both, or is it like?
There's just like vert skating isn't like you'll just never like you would never clash with, like if you're like a street skater, like you'll just never clash with a vert skater. You'll never run into them.
It's not like improv and stand-up where we're always clashing.
Yeah.
We're always fighting. We're always at each other's throats.
Street fights.
Even though, like they
Sharks versus
never...
the Jets.
Oh, somebody they're skateboarding.
No, because like if you're a vert skater,
I have to keep doing this out of OCD.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Once I start snapping, it's like some sort of touch symmetry thing that I have to. Anyway,
but
what
with vert skating, you have to find a ramp. You know what I mean? Like you have to go, and you have to always go to that ramp, and then make sure it's like upkept. Whereas like street skating, you could go anywhere. And then like also.
So listen, it's a street.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then that, I don't know if
woods.
If you're in like Kansas.
I'm the first woods skateboarder.
Yeah. Wait, that people have done that, but it was like it was like
kind
kind
of grind a tree.
No, literally, that's what they did. I shit you not. That's literally what they did.
That's hilarious.
It was like pretty wild, but like Red Bull sponsored it or some shit, and they like built something in the woods, and it was like okay.
Like parachuting, like. Grind it vertically.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh fuck! I should show you when we're getting drunk before the Patreon. I should show you. Bob Burnquist, I forget what the name of the video is. It's like Dream Life or some shit like that. But it's a full mega ramp montage, and he like jumps out of a helicopter, like into his ramp. It's like crazy. And then also I won't spoil the ender, but the ender's like just batshit crazy. We should watch it because it's just like insane. But that's the thing. Circling back to what you were saying, like. I don't know, like die-hard like vert skaters are kind of hard to come by because you need to be near like a park. You're not really gonna do like street skating, whereas like street? I don't know, probably not. Like not. I like street skating if I can like film it, but I haven't found like friends to like film stuff with recently. And then also like when I was living in DC, I was living with a bunch of skaters, and like they would like go out and like film stuff at like 1 a.m. But I would be at like a mic, and then also I would have a job like the next day. So they would like come back home, and I would be tequila drunk, and I would be like, all right, well I'm gonna go to bed, and they're like, all right, I guess we'll go skate again, because they were still in college. So I don't know. I wish I like could have filmed with them more, but I only had like Saturdays to skate street with them. So like whenever I get the chance, I'll just go to like a park and just skate for like 30 minutes. That's all the time I have now.
Because it's too much comedy, so you can't.
Well, that's what I was trying to ask you earlier. I was like, are you not fucking exhausted from this stuff?
No.
Just like, you don't feel terrible?
No, I think I'm not a hustle guy. Are you? I feel like you're hustling. You're in 24-hour Kiss Club. You're in. What else are you doing? I feel like you're doing
just
stuff.
A side.
You're like producing shows. You're in like a sketch group.
Well, the three like main projects are Lunar Times with Julia, 24-Hour Kiss Club with 7 other people, and then Shakedown with Julia and Alex. It's like the 3 outlets, and then on top of that, I'm just trying to like get my stuff together, like get like a tight 5, or like a TV ready 5.
Oh sure, like a late night.
Yeah, which is like way harder than I thought it was going to be, because I've noticed this a lot, especially with Nico Carney, who's phenomenal.
Hell yeah, shout out Nico.
Yeah, shout out Nico. He's always had a tight set, but I've been watching him lately, and it's like he's sculpting a diamond, like quite literally, just like honing in on something that is absolutely bulletproof, and it's amazing to watch. And like
get that classic Letterman vibe or something.
Yeah. It's just like nothing misses.
Gotta have him on the pod.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah, fucking yeah, I can see him absolutely crushing like a Colbert set or something.
Yeah.
Are you so okay? Is that like you're getting that tape together? Set? Are you gonna drop any of those projects? Or do you like let me?
No, I'm taking on more projects. I'm taking acting classes.
Yeah,
I'm doing more.
Why would you, like? Would you? Do you? You're exhausted. Why keep doing them all? Why not go? Let me stop doing one of these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Reprioritize, or stop doing mics because if you're doing like if you have a show that you produce or something, it's like just like give yourself the time, or do less mics or something.
Yeah, well that's the thing is like I've been doing less mics, which I'm like, oh well, I'm getting less reps now. That like
reps don't matter.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
Whoa.
Yeah, not even slightly.
I think so.
We're not working out. We're writing jokes. Your joke is the same whether or not you did it a month ago or today.
Yeah.
I understand, like, you can still be funny. The idea of it being, people are like, it's a muscle you work on. I'm like, it's literally not a muscle. It's literally a joke.
Yeah.
It's not. Anyway, I'm going on a tirade. But it's like
Sigma male Benny has jumped out.
Dude, it's
one little red stripe. he is red in the face.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Do I have am I flush?
No.
Oh sure.
Are you part Asian?
No, but my mom gets.
Really?
Yeah, she gets the.
Whoa, that's so interesting. I've only gotten the Asian glow like once. It's usually off of like one beer too, which is so interesting. Not even.
Glow.
Yeah.
You get that. Yeah, you got the one beer in.
I know, but I won't have it. Like I guess because I had food. I don't know what it is.
Sorry, that's.
There it is. 3 claps. Nice. I don't know. I kind of disagree. I do think it's a muscle. I just like a talking. Because like I'll stumble over words.
It's literally not a muscle though.
You're right.
You could say it's metaphorically a muscle.
Yeah.
But it's like also literally not one.
I could just say these jokes stuck in the mirror.
That metaphor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could just work on the delivery on your own phone, or it's like you should know the delivery.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just when people say it's a muscle, it's like I get like what part of the metaphor are you specifically implying, and they're specifically implying that you have to keep doing it in order to strengthen it, or that like it atrophies with like disuse, but it's like no, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Your joke is as funny like a year. If you haven't done a joke in a year, it should be as funny. I think like okay. Here's
maybe stage presence is a muscle.
Yeah. Here's where I might agree with you. Is that like memorization of a bit might be a muscle.
Yeah.
And I'm not memorizing bits. I'm memorizing like 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Like jokes. So like I'm like I know the joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's set up punch for you.
Yeah. If you have to remember 3 minutes, I can see that being a little more. All right, I'm giving in. I get it. I get it.
But it is like. But I agree with you in that like. And this is a whole other thing where we can just talk about like hustle culture or whatever. But like it's very masculine and like Sigma male, where it's just like, well, I'm.
What do you mean by Sigma male? What you talking about?
Oh, so.
I feel like
well, you know what alpha male is?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen Sigma male as a meme online, but not entirely sure.
So alpha male is like douchebag, like I'm the best or whatever, like I'm the leader no matter what. Sigma is like I'm the leader, but I don't care about I don't care about being a leader. Like I don't. It's just like it's worse than alpha. Like there's no feelings.
Oh.
So it's just like tripling down on the fucking like toxicity of it all.
Oh, so Sigma's worse?
I would argue, yeah. That's why it gets memed more because it's like Batman is a Sigma male because he doesn't get any pussy, but he chooses not to get any pussy because he's just so fucking alpha. That
he's like a incel anti-hero in a way.
Yeah.
Doesn't he get pussy?
Well, there's some like
Catwoman or some shit.
Yeah, there's some like cartoon where like Wonder Woman's like, don't you want to be like with someone, and she like moves her hair, and Batman's like, I don't date coworkers, and then like this dumbass like music, and then they're like, be a Sigma like Batman. I was like, this is literally a cartoon. Why are you relating to a 2001 cartoon that was on fucking Warner Brothers Kids? Like, what are you doing?
It's funny to see the like, just the world, like you watch a cartoon from 2001, like Batman or Batman Beyond from the 90s or something. And you're just like the way they depict like a club scene or something, and just like just the men and women interacting. You're like, oh, you can't do that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Or like when I don't know, Frank Sinatra buys a drink for a woman at the bar, like in like the 50s, is like, you, good lord.
Dude, I've never, I don't know, I mean, if you are talking to somebody for a bit and you're like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Maybe that's different, but it's still a let me put myself in the power position.
Yeah.
Like, I would never buy somebody a drink unless it was like a friend.
Yeah.
That I was like.
Well, I always offer people, I'm like, let's get a drink. Like, it's more of like a together thing. Like, let's take a shot. Like, that's so much fun.
But I mean that's a sexual
sexual pursuit?
advance. It's like I would never buy a woman a drink and be like, yep, it's time for you to talk to me. Like, that seems nuts.
I don't think I would
ridiculous.
do that. Yeah. I've never done that. I don't know.
How could that possibly?
How would that work out? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments if you.
Two dudes who don't really get any pussy. Like, what do we? what do we do?
Look at him projecting.
Yeah.
You're not projecting. You just, anyway.
I'm eating shit.
You know.
We're hanging. Oh shit! I got a spin drift.
I'm projecting in general. I'm like, I would never do that, but I assume people are like listening. Like, I assume somebody's like, I've done that, and it's appreciated. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Talk about spin drift.
What do you want to talk about? You trying to get a sponsorship?
I don't know. The plan is to never sell out and to never get a sponsorship.
Nice.
So I'm trying to commit.
You're
that
so
to the
indie.
video.
You know that? You're pretty punk rock, Benny Feldman.
I appreciate that. I'd like to have it be pure, just support from the community with Patreon would be nice.
Yeah.
But
you ever been to a punk show?
I don't like concerts.
Is it like too much stimuli? Like, is it too
I don't
loud?
I don't like standing for that long, and
Yeah.
it is sometimes too loud, and it's like also like I want to skip to my favorite songs.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like if I go see a band I like, I'm like, well, not that one. Let's move it along.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, stop talking between sets. Like,
I'm trying to do banter.
yeah. I'm like, just shut up.
I think it's also, I don't know if I've seen I haven't seen any of my favorite bands.
Who are your favorite bands? What music do you listen to?
I like new metal.
Okay.
I've been listening to Primus a lot lately. I've been really into Primus.
What is new metal?
Good question.
Like, what is that? It's different from heavy metal, right? Is it MU with the 2 dots over it?
That was the one.
I'm trying to like picture a band that does that.
Like Slipknot and Korn back in the day. But I'm listening to there's a band called Snot that I really like a lot.
Okay, I've heard of Snot.
You've heard of Snot? Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Snot rules.
Yeah.
Check out Snot. We'll play them for you.
Yeah, please.
But it's like, just like, kind of like, it's not like heavy metal, but it's like,
Metal enough.
Yeah, and it's like, sort of like almost funkier. I am gonna do a horrible job describing it, but like, sometimes there's rap elements. I think, I think Linkin Park was technically new metal. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
What about Rage Against the Machine? Or is that more punk? Because they kind of rap sometimes.
They might. I don't know.
Blues on Parade.
Dude, I have no idea.
Okay, well, we don't know. We'll get back to it.
What do you listen to, man?
I've been on the Smiths tirade right now.
Oh shit.
Just binging Smiths stuff.
Do you skate to that? I'm just a fundamental image.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind
for
of,
real?
I actually don't like skating with headphones in.
Oh.
I think it's A, disrespectful to people around you, and B, like, I don't know. Like, I don't need it. I like hearing my board and like hearing people like around me.
Is hearing the board, is that an important element too? Is it like you can hear
Kinda.
it hit the?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you want to be. I mean, this is kind of like yogi sounding, but like you want to be in tune with your board. And if I'm like blaring music and like trying to listen to Morrissey moan in my ears, like I like I can't like hear my board properly, or like, and there's just like a disconnect. And
Sensory.
yeah, and like you're literally like you're so focused. This is a cool subject. Flow, you know about that term?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Sports psychology. You ever feel that when you're doing stand up?
Yes, but also I get it more from video games. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Playing what?
Almost any game I get in the flow state. Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking
I love
sick.
video games. Yeah, video games rule.
Are you like, what are you into? Like RPG stuff, or are you more like shooter?
Dude, I love all types of games. There's like a couple. Like honestly, it's like if you were to show like a list of genres, I just like don't like a few of them. Like racing games, I don't really fuck with.
I don't really care for racing games.
And sports games, I usually don't really fuck with.
Yeah, I don't really care for those.
Yeah.
But would you play skate?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, Skate. I don't really fuck with Skate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Skate 2 is the best game. Like the best skate spots. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Skate 3 was for like little kids.
I don't know. I played them for like a little bit, and then I just like, I don't know. It just doesn't.
Did you like Red Dead 2? I mean, that's.
I love Red Dead 2. Yeah, for sure.
That's a leading question.
yeah, for sure. I mean, that game ruled. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game that like I wish I could play that for the first time again. Does that make sense?
No. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like if I could lose my virginity again, I would want to Red Dead 2. I would want to.
Well, not now. I don't want to lose my virginity now.
Yeah, no. I'm holding on to that for dear life.
Until I'm married. Please let me get married.
Is there the follow-up question? Because whenever Red Dead 2 comes up, I always say that where like that's the game I wish I could play for the first time over again.
Sorry.
I haven't played that one. I gotta do it. I've seen clips.
I mean, Red Dead 2, they did improve a lot. Red Dead 1 still
Yes.
has some great stuff and it's also like, it's just like a different game almost.
Yeah.
It's like Sorry, what say?
Is there a movie you wish you could watch for the first time ever again?
Ooh.
I got one.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Interstellar was mine.
Really?
Which is kind of corny, but
I haven't seen it.
Like just the fucking. I mean, it's not really a plot twist at the end. Well, it is a plot twist, but it's like.
I think I've seen just the end. Is that the one with
It's like floating around and shit.
Like, and there's like lines, and he's floating around the lines. Yeah.
Have you seen the ending of it?
I've only seen the end. Yeah. It's like on TV or something.
It is a 3-hour movie. It's long as shit. And if it was on TV, that's a whole day. That's a 12-hour movie. With all those goddamn commercials. But that is a movie when I remember the first time I watched it, it clicked completely for me, and I was like, this is amazing. This was so fucking cool.
I mean, okay, maybe the Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, I need to fully sit through that. That's my TV movie that I haven't watched all the way through, but I've seen the ending when he escapes.
Oh shit! No, spoiler.
Sorry, my bad.
He redeems. But no, yeah, that one. I think that was the first movie. That's the first movie I saw that made me like really like go holy fuck.
Right.
I remember and since then there's been a few other ones like like a Clockwork Orange made me go like,
oh,
like, stuff like you see a movie and it like changes like your worldview in different ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know what other ones. The movie. Okay, here's the funny thing. Lost in Translation.
Okay.
That movie.
Wait, is that a rom-com? Wait, what's it about? Wait, hold on. Why does that sound so familiar?
It's like Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson in Japan, and like he's there on like a business trip, and she's there like with her like fiance he's on a business trip, and then they like have like a like weird age gap non-romance thing.
Huh.
But anyway, that used to be the movie that I would like watch on like with like a on like a second or third date or something, or like
right.
Like it used to be like
kind of like a test. It's your feeler. You sending out a feeler?
No, not a test as much as a like let me show you this cool movie I like. And it's like because I don't really know movies that much.
Neither do I.
So it'd be like, but then after a certain point, I think like one of my roommates was like, Benny, do you watch that with every like girl you start seeing?
And
I was like,
different women.
No. Yes, absolutely.
That's fucking
and
funny.
I still would.
Yeah. Hey man, if it's a good movie, I mean that's again feelers. You gotta send them out.
What's a feeler you'd send out?
What is a feeler I send out? I don't know. Just running bits. Just saying dumb shit, I guess.
Do you have the same criteria that like if you're dating somebody they have to be funny? I assume.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Or just like a good like sense of humor. Like, I really like being with someone that can like riff and like. We make fun of each other.
Yeah.
That's great. That shit's dope. I forget what I was going to ask next. Do you want another beer?
Hell yeah.
How far? How are we looking on time?
We got...
it's almost... We're at 53 on the camera.
Yeah, 53. We got a few minutes left in this one. Let's get a beer. Let's get
a quick...
let's get a quick beer in at the end of the end.
Do you want this Corona? And I can have the Modelo?
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
We can go a little over just so we get these beers in.
Hey, I'm down. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta step away from the mic.
Nobody gives a fuck about how long it is. Nobody's like, they did an hour 10. I'm at my job and my podcast went 10 minutes past what I thought it would. I wonder when people listen to this.
When?
Yeah. When do you listen to podcasts?
Maybe. I don't really listen to podcasts. I told you I'm in Smith's mode right now, man. I'm listening to. Oh, I really like Turnstyle. I think you would like Turnstyle.
I like Turnstyle.
You like Turnstyle?
Blackout
Yeah.
in the middle. Yeah.
Dude, they're crazy live.
Yeah?
That's why I wanted to ask you, like.
My roommate saw them live recently. Like here? Or like somewhere around here?
Yeah, I went to the one in Manhattan.
Okay,
Cam?
yeah, you might have been at the
Cameron?
same No, my roommate Jay. You might have been at the same show then, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Was he in the pit or no?
We gotta ask.
Okay, well that's why I wanted to ask if you like Turnstyle and like
He turned me on to them. He showed me them, yeah.
Nice. I just want to see Benny Feldman in the middle of a mosh pit. I think
Dude,
that would
the concept of it is cool, but the practice of it freaks me out.
Terrible.
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to get like elbowed in the eye or some shit. Like,
yeah. And that's the thing that bums me out is because Turnstyle is like such a. Like I feel like a lot of their music is like pretty positive or just like nice or like their audience that they cater to is pretty nice. I don't know. At least like with my friend group, they're all like really cool people. But once you get there, it just becomes like really like aggressive, like aggro and like kind of bad.
It's like when people like actually he was telling me he said like somebody like he's got a story about it.
Right.
That we'll have to ask in between.
Right.
But it's like somebody punched somebody else on purpose or something, and then it was like a fight or something.
Yeah.
At that show.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, which I'm not really into, but I love like moshing is. No, yeah, it was me. Me and my tree branch arms.
I'm also lanky.
Yeah, literally. Did a 4-year-old just punch me at the punk show?
Mosh pit at the daycare.
Yeah. That would be sick.
Moshing to like Elsa.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Fucking baby shark.
Let it go. Daddy shark.
But I was at a Denzel Curry concert though when I was in college with my friends, and there was moshing there, but that was like moving around, and it was like so much fun, and like he parted the Red Sea or whatever, and then the fucking crowds like ran into each other as hard as they could, and fuck. I didn't like get hurt or anything, and it wasn't violent. It was just like energy like split between a bunch of people. But I'm telling you, like these Turnstyle pits are like, I don't know. I shouldn't even say just Turnstyle pits, but it's just like these hardcore shows are just kind of like way heavier, and I'm like, I'm not into that. Like, I can't fully dive into that.
No, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with the music. I like hardcore.
Yeah.
I like the term is post-hardcore or whatever.
Yeah.
I like a lot of those bands. I don't really know what that means, but their Spotify pages will say this band is post-hardcore, and I'm like, cool.
Nice.
Nice. There's a band called Q and Not You from Washington D.C.
Oh, really?
You know them?
No.
Okay.
Q and Not You?
Yeah. But anyway, I think they're like old. Anyway.
Oh,
like
yeah.
2003 or some shit.
Oh.
But, what am I saying this? Oh yeah, I wish there were like mosh pits where it's like just people like jumping and like lightly bumping into each other. Like I like that.
Yeah.
Like I like some energy, but it's like there's a limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I guess we're just not cut out for it.
It's a fucking. Yeah. I'm a weak man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is like I think people were talking about it. Like the reason why a lot of the long-term punk and like hardcore fans didn't like the new Turnstyle album is because it was bringing in us. Essentially.
He's posting someone a fucking
we
mosh.
don't want to fucking.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
I like music and I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But that's essentially what they were like. They were like, this is it. Like, this is how it's always been. And like, if you get hurt, like you're supposed to get picked up. Like, there's etiquette, but they're like, do expect
to get hurt.
Like, it's gonna be kind of violent.
Yeah. No. Honestly, I would like to go to a concert and like sit down and have a beer. Like that would rule for me.
We should go to a Doobie Brothers concert.
Is that what that's like?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like livey music.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like any music at all. But if I can just like sit and have a beer, that would rule. But it's like I feel like it's like, oh nope, you gotta go stand for 2 hours. I'm like, I don't want to stand.
Yeah. I was at the Hiatus Coyote concert last week, and it was like that. We stood for an hour before they came on stage, and that was like. That really took a toll on us.
I'm a weak man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at a desk all day. I'm you know, there's like memes. There's like men used to go to war and now they like can't even stand for an hour at a concert.
Yeah, that's literally yeah.
I don't want to get trench foot at the Toro y Moi pit. Fucking going to go see Sylvan Esso and I end up with
dysentery.
Dysentery.
No, yeah, it is like that.
I mentioned those two because those are like two of them. I've only been to like 6 or 7 concerts and those are 2 of them.
Nice. Did you like the Toro and Moi?
No. And I like Toro and Moi. I like it. But I just
super
don't like,
fun. Yeah. But it wasn't that fun live.
I think I also all right, this is like a decade ago, so I can talk about this. I thought I was on a date, and then the girl started making out with this other guy.
Oh,
and I was like,
God.
so just like the whole situation was fucked.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Dude, that sucks.
You know, yeah.
Dude, that happened to me. I asked this girl to homecoming. Super excited to go. She was blown away by my homecoming proposal or whatever. And we take photos. Things are friendly. And right after photos, she like stops talking to me. We like go to dinner, like with a big friend group, and then we go to the dance. And I'm like, all right, let's dance. Like me and you were here. Like let's dance. And like, she's like, I'm gonna go catch up with my friend really quick.
Grinding with a homie.
Dude, she started grinding on a freshman.
I know
we were
it.
juniors in
freshman.
we were juniors in high school, and she grinded on this scrawny, like literally.
Scrawny.
Yeah, I mean, like I was scrawny, but like
scrawny representation.
But he was shorter than me, so I was like,
sure.
"What is going on?" Like, I was like starting to go through puberty and like get tall or whatever.
You're tall as hell.
Yeah, and this was junior year of high school, and then this was like a freshman who like. He just had straight teeth. That's all. It's like like that SpongeBob clip where he's like, "Oh no, he's long, tan, and handsome."
Listen,
like,
we don't have to make fun of this man for his appearance. We can just
guy
say
goes,
that you were slighted for.
That's true. I mean, but
yeah, straight teeth. What is this nonsense?
No, I mean he looks. No, he was. I'm not denying that he wasn't like handsome, but I was just like, this kid is like young. Like, why are you dancing with this guy when I'm like, I'm here and like man. Yeah, and then like that's just like, dude, that just broke my heart. She's
no, I feel you. I do feel you. I don't mean that. I'm poking holes in the description of the young man, but I do feel you.
Yeah, but it was just like one of those moments where I was like, wow, that's fucking devastating.
Have you ever been cheated on?
No, but that girl, she broke my heart. That wasn't really cheating. I'm like, I'm never talking to you ever again. And then like a quarter goes by, and then we start talking again. And then same thing happens where we're like buddy, we're like holding hands at like after school events or whatever, like walking to class.
Okay,
together.
so it was like
haven't like kissed or anything, not a relationship, but like clearly like into each other. And then this one night we go to this like show that's like after school, that like the school is running or whatever, and like I think we held hands during the show, and then after the show she goes home with one of my friends, and then they like dated for like a year or like 8 months after that, and then I was like 2 times like fucking my heart was broken.
You can't keep holding hands with her once she's dating the friend.
No, yeah, and I was like, what is
doing that?
Yeah, dude, I was like, what the fuck is going? Dude, that hurt so bad, but I ended up dating her for 2 years after that.
Oh.
Yeah, like senior year. So that was junior year, and then senior year of high school, I started dating her.
You guys are good terms now?
No, I haven't talked to her since I broke up with her in 2016. 2017.
I'm on good terms with my high school girlfriend.
Nice.
She's like married now and shit.
That's sick.
Yeah. She painted that thing. But anyway, yeah, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm killing it.
I love your shirt, man. I like the texture on it.
Thank you. Oh, you want to touch it? Dude, it's crazy.
Touch it,
Noah Clothing.
Noah Clothing?
Yeah, that's the name. Or I guess they're just called Noah. Yeah, you know that flood guy? He's got a couple crazy ideas.
You don't want to survive the flood and not be dripped out.
Yeah, absolutely dripped out. Dude, this was a $90 shirt.
What?
Yeah, dude, it's kind of bad.
It does. Okay, it does rule, but $90.
I know. Yeah, I should.
What'd you pay $90 for?
Because it's Noah. No, it's like Noah just has been like jacking up their prices on their clothes, but apparently their threads.
It does really rule.
Thank you. I don't know. You can kind of feel it, like the quality of the thread. I don't know. Maybe I'm being
drunk,
but
I don't know shit.
They were just like, my friend was telling me, like my friend Walter is a designer for Theories of Atlantis, which is a skate distribution on the East Coast, and they're sick. They're so sick. Their clothes are dope. And Walter was just telling me about like the supply chain of it all, and he was like, the reason why Noah is like expensive is because their fabric is from Italy. Whoa, burp.
Yeah, I've been hiding my burps and tics.
Yeah, smart, dude. I like don't know how to burp, but I'll have whatever that was. Like I don't know if that's a burp, but it's just like it's like. But he was saying it's from Italy, and like whatever fabrics are from Italy are like the best fabrics in the world, and they're so expensive to ship out.
Who told you this? The Noah sales?
No. My friend that works at like Theories.
Works at Theories.
Yeah.
What a funny place to work.
Good clothing. Great skaters too. Those skaters are like they're not really like well known within no. Those fucking Italians are skating.
Amazing skateboard.
There are some really good Italian skateboarders.
Grinding on like the waters and
yeah.
Or something. That'd be sick as fuck.
A gondola. They're singing a romantic song. When your moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's a kickflip. All right. Yeah, they were just like they have really good threads. That's what they were saying. My friend Walter. Shout out Walter. Oh,
shout out Walter.
I didn't even say it at the beginning. Our friends, so talented.
Oh yeah, that's what
just
you said.
All of them. We were talking about Iban Kulkarni.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out Iban.
Shout out Iban.
I gotta have him on the pod.
Yes, of course. So funny.
It's hilarious. And basically, what you're bringing up is like, we were talking about how we kind of have the class of people in New York who, like right after everybody got vaccinated,
they all moved up here.
Yeah, a bunch of people moved to New York, myself included.
Yes.
Yourself included. Like
yes.
we moved like the same week, literally, right?
Quite literally, yeah. And I remember we ran into each other at Maxim and Lee's backyard.
Oh yeah, Wobbly Ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They just got engaged.
Oh yeah, Mazel Tov. Hell
yes. Also very funny comedians.
Yes. Sick.
And they like that's where we met.
Got them both on at the same time. Maxim had me on his podcast, so I'm like.
His setup is like
his podcast slaps. I'm like I gotta have him on as both. He's a great comic and a good friend, and he's having me on his podcast. So I'm like, well, we gotta swap pods.
Yeah.
Swap spit. And yeah, oh yeah. Lee, have me on your podcast, and then you'll come on mine.
Yeah. Those are the rules. I don't make them. I just enforce them. But yeah.
Maybe we'll have them on like right after they get married or something.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, that's their honeymoon. Your bedside bedroom.
What were you saying?
It was just like we met everyone there, and like everyone has just moved up, and just become murderers in the last year, at stand up. Not killing, like stabbing or whatever.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But yeah, just so talented, and it's
That's where I met Clara Olshansky.
Clara Olshansky is one of those people as well.
They're crushing. You guys might already know them from TikTok and shit. Yeah.
And they're also killing it. Sasha was someone I met at Wobbly Ladder, and I was like, I love this dude's energy, and
he's been on. You guys seen Sasha Von D's app?
Yeah. And he's like he another person that is sculpting a diamond of a 5-minute set, just like pure energy and like funny tight stuff.
I don't even think he's doing Diamond 5. I think he's doing I feel like he's generating a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, and he's getting better and better at new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time I see him, he's doing something that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And it feels tight. You know?
Yeah, man. It's so sick to see. Nico Carney, of course.
We
kind of talked.
We already gave them praise. Fuck.
Yeah. But Maddie Peck as well. Jesse Ballard. Jesse Ballard's been killing it at like improv.
I was just want to say about Sasha. When I first got here, he left me like a series of like voice messages on Instagram that were just like incredibly complimentary. That were like, yo man, every week you come to this mic and you do like a new 5 and it's like so funny. And I was like, Sasha, like you know, because people are complimentary, but like he like really went out of his way to like.
Oh, he's so earnest,
so nice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I love him. You know what I mean.
I love Sasha for that, and like because he's like that, he's inspired me to be like more complimentary towards like other people in the comedy scene that I like. Because like what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Like if I'm just like, hey, I really love your stuff. Here's a bunch of like nice things.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with that. And like some people are like too afraid to say that because they don't want to be like weird or whatever. But like I like that Sasha is like willing to like break that wall and be like, no, like this is sick. And it reminds me of my roommate Nick a lot because he'll do that. He'll be like, no, like this is cool, and like I'm gonna praise you for it. And
yeah, you should be saying kind words.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't know. I just think about it a lot where it's just like, wow, I'm looking around me and like, dude, everyone's like killing it right now.
People are crushing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our friends are doing great. It rules to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just exciting, and then like everyone's fucking getting a manager and shit now. It's dope.
Oh yeah, I'll talk about that briefly. I now have a manager. Shout out Carly Hugendijk.
My
new manager.
I love Carly.
Yeah.
Carly
She's
also
great.
just so nice.
She's been nothing but great. She really. Oh, I haven't mentioned yet that I haven't said that I did JFL yet, but anyway, I did JFL. Who cares? It was great. It was a lot of fun.
76 minutes into the podcast.
But well, she like really kind of like helped me with like we met up there. We got like Tim Hortons and like we like
Timmy Hose.
Like yeah, and she helped explain a bunch of stuff to me and like was helpful. And she's been so nice and friendly and like I really like her a lot.
Yeah, she was that way for. I mean, like I haven't signed with her, but I'm working with Alan over at Authentic.
Hell yeah.
But she booked me for newcomers, and she kind of gave me that talk too.
You introduced me to Carly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Of course. I mean, it was like, dude, it was bound to happen. Like, it was bound to happen. How was newcomers for you?
That was great.
Yeah.
But I was already.
Was that after JFL?
Yeah, and they did. So, but the thing was like,
But newcomers is like that's big too. I would say.
It was a blast,
Yeah.
But it was also. I mean, the thing was, JFL I had to keep a secret. Like it's like you're required to keep it a secret until like until it was announced, which was like the day I was traveling to Canada. So it's like the Just for Laughs festival in Montreal, and it's like. So I was on Newcomers the week after, like already booked on that, but it's like, well, I'm going to go do this real quick, and so it's like by the time I did Newcomers, I already had like Carly as the manager.
Right.
We signed the last day of JFL at like this cool big party thing with like an open bar and like.
Nice. You got to celebrate with like a couple drinks.
Oh yeah, I don't really drink. Ironically, I'm drinking here, but I didn't really drink for the entire JFL until the very last night, just to like celebrate a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah,
and
of course. We signed and then I had a drink. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude! Congrats. I mean, well deserved.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Of course.
You too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
How's the time?
Yeah. It's been.
We're getting signed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been cool. I'm trying to
work on your Diamond 5.
Yeah, my Diamond 5. I want that to be a thing, and then I'm trying acting. You ever tried acting?
God no.
It's tough.
I've done like a short or two, but like it doesn't.
Right. Oh no, you did. Yeah, didn't you do Home Planet?
Yeah, I mean sketch is different than acting.
Oh, then like a short. Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
You trying to do acting?
We're like King of the Hill.
Yep. I love King of the Hill. King of the Hill is so fucking funny.
Oh my! I need to get into it more, but I love Boomhauer.
Oh yeah. Wait, have you not?
I've only watched the first like 2 episodes.
Brother. Dude. King of the Hill is my favorite TV show.
Really?
Of all time.
Oh shit! I need to get into it.
Fucking so good.
Yeah.
I should clarify. I've only seen like. I mean, there's like 11 seasons. I watched the first 6.5, and it starts like. I felt like dipping a bit, so I like didn't really watch further.
But it is good.
But it's the first few seasons are so good. Maybe the later seasons are good. I just didn't give them a chance.
Yeah. I need to give it a chance. I just don't. I don't have time to fucking sit and like watch them.
Time for King of the Hill, dude. King of the Hill.
When I was in Maryland, I watched The Bear on Hulu. You know about that?
I've heard good things. I never watch a show when it's on.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Unless I don't know.
It was like talked about on Twitter a bunch. I'm sure you saw it, and I was like, I watched it, and I was like, it's not that. I mean, it's cool. They're doing like restaurant stuff. They're saying behind or corner.
Back of house.
Yeah, and I was like, whatever. They captured restaurant culture. Like whatever. I don't know. That's kind of how I felt about it, but
I'm sure it's good. I don't know. I just
great acting.
Is it good?
Yeah, the acting was phenomenal. But in the plot, I was just like, at the end of every episode, you're like, okay, well, there was no resolution that happened. Just kind of things happened. But you care about the characters somehow. So
that's good.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't like hype. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if there's a new show and everybody's talking about it, I like if everybody's talking about a show 3 years later, that's when I watch it because I'm like that must have been good. But if it's like everybody's talking about a show that's coming out now, I'm like I'll see if they care. Like are people still talking about I don't know what's the show that came out fucking 4 years ago?
People are still talking about Better Call Saul, but not to the same extent of like Breaking Bad. People are still obsessed with Breaking Bad.
People are still talking about Breaking Bad, so I might go watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But or like Sopranos, for example, people are still talking about Sopranos.
That has, dude, it had like a resurgence in like the last year.
Yeah. That's like, but fucking like Orange is the New Black.
No one's talking about. Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it when it came out. Not gonna watch it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Season 1 and 2 were good. I don't remember season 3 though. But then I stopped after that.
I should clarify. I did try to watch an episode at some point, and I was like, not for me.
Yeah.
I was, whatever.
Bummer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like hype cycles completely shift. Like or like they completely skew what people are like. Oh, the show is so good.
Yeah.
It's like let me wait for you to have 3 years of opinions.
You know what I should have done? Applied that same philosophy towards Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I bought it the day it came out.
Oh.
And that was like probably the worst day to buy it. Actually, it had a terrible launch.
I mean, I don't know. Video games I don't feel this way for. Video games I love getting hyped. So I'm breaking my own rule. I think I just consume a different type of media.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is different enough, I suppose. Shit. I don't know. Are you hyped up on Stray, that new game that just came out?
No.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck that he plays a cat.
I mean, it looks cool. It looks like that's definitely like for people who just don't have time, like a 9 to 5, and they're like, okay, I just need to like relax after work or something. Yeah,
that's not my type of game. I also think, do you watch Donkey at all?
Dude, yeah, Donkey ripped that game apart.
He really ripped it apart.
Yeah,
and like I really care about what Donkey says because I
here.
Always agree with him.
Yeah,
and so like if he plays a game and doesn't like it, I'm like, all right, not for me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, because when I watch his when I go back and watch his opinions about games that I've already played, I'm like, that's exactly the issue I had with that game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's very precise. Like but he's not catering towards anyone. He's still like, that's the review he would have given even if he had 1 subscriber.
Yes,
which is like awesome.
I really like Last of Us 2 and whatever. He was like really like championing that because like some people were against it for like woke stuff. And it's
and also the plot got leaked or some shit, and they were like they didn't like the ending.
But dude, fucking Last of Us is great.
Yeah, that's what he was like. Good. So what? It got leaked. He was like, so what? Like it's a great game. It's dope.
The gameplay.
Yeah.
The story.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because the main character's she's gay, right?
There's more than that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't play it, but I do remember seeing like there was like 2 women kissing, right, at some point.
Dude, okay.
Break it down.
I don't want to. Okay, not too much spoilers, but like.
Shit, that is a spoiler, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
know.
No,
I think that was in the trailer.
Listen, if you don't want any Last of Us spoilers, don't listen for a second or two.
Oh, you know what it was? You know where I saw it?
There's gay sex. There's a trans character.
Oh, wow.
There's a ton of there's bi character. Like it's like there's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
You know what I saw? It was the
Jew. The woke police coming for the Jews.
No, you know what I saw? It was like a gameplay. It was like a 14-minute gameplay clip. And it's the first mission, and the main character's dancing with the romantic partner.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like on screen.
A flashback scene in the game, yeah.
Oh, really? See, like that's another. I didn't really pay attention, but yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't know it was all that other stuff. So that's what.
Yeah, there's gay sex, which, let's just, for the record, ew. No, I'm kidding.
You went the complete opposite direction. I was really gonna be like, fucking dope, dude.
No, I'm fucking around. No, the game rules.
Gay sex also rules.
Well, something interesting is that they dead name the trans character, but they do it in a way where the antagonists are dead naming the trans character, and so some people online didn't like the trans representation from a couple different angles.
Sure.
But it's like, at least you have some, like, attempting to be positive trans representation in a AAA title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like the dead naming was specifically like meant to be like, don't do that. It's like coming from the bad guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. It felt well done to me. It felt like a good, I don't know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not trans. I can't necessarily speak fully to that.
Yeah.
But like, it's like I was talking to like a trans friend who's like, oh, I didn't play it because of that. I'm like, well, that's. But it's like a great game, and like, you know, like other games are not having trans characters because the developers are just inherently transphobic. You know what I mean? This game is like specifically trying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's gotta be tough because it's like, I'm sure like what they want is just good like representation, and like that's kind of it at the end of the day. And then that's just kind of like, this is kind of like half-ass and like not exactly what I want. But also every trans person is an individual and has like different preferences. So some people might like it, some people might not. So to speak for trans people,
Let's speak for trans people real quick.
fully kidding, but
There was
it's understandable.
There's a movie where Ed Norton played a guy with Tourette's, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I feel fine. That doesn't really matter to me.
But again, like it might matter for someone else.
It might matter for somebody else.
It's like totally.
I mean, that one I'd also have to think about it more. I don't know, because I'm not like, I don't know. I feel like Tourette's is we don't have the same cohesive political organization that other groups do. It's not like Tourette's as a voting bloc or movement.
Yeah.
And so to see Ed Norton play a character with Tourette's while not having Tourette's, I was like, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he needs to have it in a specific moment for a plot point, but I guess a Tourette's person can still do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But there's, I mean, like people will have similar arguments with people who are deaf, actors who are deaf, people who are deaf, and then you'll get like an actor that can hear, and then they'll play like a deaf person. It's like, well, like there's plenty of good actors, but I mean, this is like more so like an industry problem more than anything, because the same thing will happen where they'll have musicals, like movie musicals, but they'll stuff it with stars who can't sing when there's a million amazing Broadway actors and actresses and people who can rip.
True, but I feel like ability to sing is not quite the same inherent like appropriation of.
Oh
of
yeah.
You know what I mean? What if I played you in a movie? How funny would that be? Like,
that would be really funny.
They put like a. Not just like the race stuff, but like they like a wire down to like make me look like I'm good
taller.
at skateboarding. And, have the skateboard like CGI flip my feet on.
No, you're totally right in that like singing is not the same as like deaf or trans representation, but it's totally a thing of like they're gonna pick a superstar just for the name to bring in like ticket sales rather than like actual proper representation / talent.
Do you have anywhere to be, by the way? We're going long with this.
No. This is my whole night. I was maybe gonna go to a mic, but I know we have another. Oh my god, it's 8:30.
Yeah, we just did 30 minutes over the first step. You wanna?
We should wrap it up. We're ripping, man.
We're ripping. We did it.
This was sick.
2 beers and I started talking the real shit.
Yeah.
And, fucking flying, telling some stories. We could, if you want, we could just do another hour of. No, we gotta go get more beer.
I need to take a break.
Yeah,
I need to walk a little bit.
I gotta take a piss. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, folks.
Wait, you should ring your wind chimes.
Oh, fuck. I used to do that. We used to have this open mic. And it was like a feedback-based open mic, and after you finished getting the feedback, you'd ring the wind chimes. So it's like the old Drexel open mic thing.
Oh, really?
It's an old ritual.
We should talk about Drexel comedy. Nice.
All right, you know what? If you want to hear about college stand-up, subscribe to the Patreon if you want to hear about my college improv group. Fuck that.
You just lost subscribers.
No, actually, I mean, I love my college improv group, so wouldn't mind talking about him, but if we could, you want to have a more enticing sell for the Patreon?
Wait, what were we going to talk about? I can't remember.
Well, we're going to get drunk. That's what we're going to do.
We're going to get drunk. I wanted to shout
beers.
out other friends that are killing it in the scene right now. Sam Schaefer and Michael Aber as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
Carter. Oh, fuck, I know.
Carter Riddings.
Carter Riddings and
Yeah.
Lexi Ritter.
Yeah.
Power of Yep.
Yes.
One of my fucking favorite acts. James and Iman
Yes.
as well. James Azzaretti.
Yes.
All these people are
Yes.
hilarious. I love that I'm friends with them. Alex Murdoch, Tony Ferraro.
I was going to say, one issue with the podcast is that I have this long list of people I want to have on.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, if I do it weekly, it's like, that's 4 people a month?
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's like 1,000 people I want to have on.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to have every single one of those people on, but like...
They're also fucking
Yeah.
busy. It's
They're
like
also
the other
fucking
thing.
busy, yeah.
They're all getting booked.
They could come on my damn podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
Danny,
God.
I'm too busy for your podcast. Fuck you.
I just did JFL. Okay.
You said JFL. You gotta go do an open mic? Bitch. Come on. Have your clout. At least 150 people will see this on YouTube, if not less.
Yeah.
If not,
You think you're better than that?
think
You're
you're-
better than 150 strangers?
Oh, I see you don't want your cloud level to increase by 0.00001.
Yeah. You're not even getting paid 0.0001. Oh my
I
god.
was gonna say something.
Oh my god, Lucas Arnold, Lindsay Leonard, and Sarah Bergmark, also from the sketch group, phenomenal people. I'm just shouting out people. At this point.
The final thing is,
Yes.
do you have anything to plug?
Oh fuck. When is this coming out?
Like the next 2 days or so.
Oh, okay, great. The Shakedown is on August. I need to look at my phone. It's this Sunday. Do you know the date?
This Sunday?
21st?
Yeah, I got
Is it the 21st?
no, I think
It's the 21st.
yes, it's the 21st.
August 21st. The Shakedown is at the Bowery Electric. It's going to be a hot show. We have
New
John
York City.
Marco. Yes.
Oh, you have John Marco?
We have John Marco.
Hell yeah.
We have Maddie Smith. We have Misha Han.
Nice.
And we have Shalewa.
But
Maddie
dude,
Smith
fucking
has been on In and Out.
John Marco was at New
Not
Faces.
In-N-Out,
He
long
crushed,
out.
dude. He did great.
Rallo Boykins as
He's
well.
the man.
Dude, John Marco is a beast.
Dude, he did so good. The JFL tapes are gonna drop like sometime this week. I think.
Are you serious?
Or next week.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to see your set.
Just based on when they did them last year, and like, dude, he crushed. He did so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so exciting. Dude, I mean, I'm sure you ripped as well.
Oh, you know what? Oh, this is what.
Oh, God.
I'll talk.
We're going to 140, baby. We're
I'll
not
talk-
doing 135.
No,
We're
no,
doing 140.
That's sell for the Patreon. I'll talk a little bit about JFL on the Patreon.
Oh yes, that's exciting.
There you go.
We have to
That's-
talk about that.
Yeah,
more.
it's only $4, by the way. The Patreon. It supports my comedy career.
Yes.
Anyway,
And why
whatever.
wouldn't you want to support this guy?
It would help me buy beer right now at the bodega.
Should we get Tall Boys?
Bye.
Let's get Tall. We're getting Tall
Tall
Boys.
Boys. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Goodbye.